Alright, unexpected Dark Magician support that goes more with Tamias, so let's begin. So we start off with the new form of Dark Magician, that being Dark Magician of Destruction, which is a level 8 Dark Spellcaster Fusion with 2800 attack, 2600 defense, requires 1 Dark Magician and 1 Light or Dark Monster. Must either be Fusion Summon or Special Summon from the extra deck by banishing a level 6 or higher Dark Spellcaster you control during a turn that you play a spell or effect, and you can only special summon this card once per turn this way, no matter which method you use. And so with the effects being the first one that is being treated as Dark Magician while it's in the field or graveyard, this will be relevant. With the second effect where when this card is special summon, you can add 1 Dark Magician or 1 Dark Magician card that is mentioned from your deck to your hand. And that's it for its big effects, because all it does is basically helps you extend plays here, which is probably the intention here, especially being treated as Dark Magician, especially for the next card. And now to a new form of Tamias, which is another one fused with Dark Magician, that being Tamias, the United Magi Dragon. It's a level 10 light dragon fusion with 2800 attack, 1800 defense, requires 1 Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl along with 1 dragon or spellcaster monster. Kinda weird that it says spellcaster because 2 spellcasters don't make a dragon, but I get the intention here. You're technically supposed to use Tamias along with a Dark Magician to summon this basically. But anyway, to the first effect, after this card is special summoned, it becomes unaffected by all card effects into the end of your next turn. That's some pretty nice one-time protection right there. With the second effect is that hard once per turn during damage calculation, if this card battles, you can make this card get extra 100 attack for each spell in your graveyard and banishment. Spellcaster deck is obviously going to be playing a lot of spells, and if you use Tamias, that's another spell, so this will be averaging around probably gaining an extra 1000 attack. With the third effect being a quick effect, during your opponent's turn, you can target one of your opponent's spells or traps and destroy it. Don't like the part where it has to be on your opponent's turn, but it can disrupt some plays. It's just too bad it doesn't negate, it only destroys. But it is pretty nice that it has some protection, and being a big beater could be even a nice finisher on its own. Not much to say here, it's just a cool new form of Tamias with Dark Magician. Hopefully they do this with the other legendary dragons as well. And finally to a new Tamias, the Gaze of Tamias. It's a quick play spell and you can only activate one of these per turn, and its effect is that you can target 1 Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl that is in your field and or graveyard, shuffle that back into the deck, and then fusion summon 1 monster that mentions that card as material. But banish it during the end phase of the next turn, and this is still being treated as Tamias when you use for the fusion summon. Pretty nice that this is treated as an alternate Eye of Tamias basically, but another key part is that because it mentions Dark Magician in text, this is now searchable with Dark Magician stuff. And once again, using Dark Magician stuff as material with 1 less material basically, because it's the thing about Tamias or other legendary dragons as well. Even if you lose it for the 1 turn, it's still not too bad. Especially in a way you can summon Dark Magician of Destruction with this, or use Destruction to search this because this is hard once per turn, and then you could just activate this on Dark Magician of Destruction to basically just summon out your new Tamias. So definitely quite a bit of cool stuff that you can do with this. So I do have to say it is worth running. And so that's it for the new Dark Magician support for Tactical Tri-Pack. What do you guys think of it? Honestly, I was not expecting a new Tamias theme here, and Dark Magician of Destruction basically not as a big new boss monster was a little bit of a surprise as well. But I overall like it because I'm a sucker for dragons, especially when they're giving more legendary dragon support technically. Hopefully they do it to the rest of them as well, especially Hermos. That one gets the least amount of support. But in that's it for this, and see you next time.